Day 23, Fargo, North Dakota. So I rolled into Fargo on a Friday night with this very snobbish idea that it's going to be a little nothing in the middle of big nowhere. And the only thing to do there is take a picture with a wood chipper from the famous movie and move on. And instead, I found a great place with incredible people that was really, really hard to leave. First of all, a lot of North Dakotans, especially around the Fargo area, are of Scandinavian origin, and they're very proud of their origins and their heritage. So you have these bona fide Vikings, these beautiful, gorgeous, tall Norse gods walking around you, complete with the hair and the mustaches and the beards. So that was very unexpected, but very pleasant. So after dinner at this great place called the Toasted Frog, again, Casey's recommendation, I walk across the street to a pub that is supposed to have live music on Friday nights. And in the pub, I meet a Russian, Jewish, Israeli who has a law firm in town. So if anybody needs a great lawyer in Fargo, North Dakota, Michael is your guy. And I spend an incredible evening with Michael and his Viking friends as they are toasting each other and slamming their glasses together. Michael screaming blood and glory, which is apparently a Viking toast, and the Vikings slamming their glasses back at him and screaming L'chaim. And I'm sitting there nursing my Diet Coke and thinking, oh my God, thank God it's a Diet Coke, because otherwise I think I'm just simply hallucinating. So Michael and his wonderful wife Ellie and their adorable Labradoodle Annie basically ended up adopting me for the weekend and showing me around the great town of Fargo. And as a sign of gratitude, the least thing that I could do is to cook them my trademark pot of borscht. So Michael and Ellie took me to this big department store called Shields, which is geared towards outdoorsy stuff, and essentially the whole second floor of this huge place is dedicated to weapons. Now, I'm all in favor of responsible gun ownership, but this was a big revelation for me. You walk around forever and all you see is guns and hunting trophies and more guns and more hunting trophies. And North Dakotans absolutely love their weapons. People are shopping around and discussing specs and accessories. And then, as a side point, it turned out that they also sell guns there in Home Depot. So, again, all kinds of guns, handguns, rifles, shotguns. Then you have these little starter guns for kids in all kinds of Hello Kitty colors, and you have the ear mufflers to go to the gun range starting from infant size up. And then you have gunpowder and all kinds of supplies to make your own ammo with. And then of course you have the knives and you have the camo, basically anything you would ever need to build and equip your own army if you wanted to. So if I look a little out of it in this picture, it's just because I am a lot more than slightly overwhelmed by this whole experience. And then our next stop was a place called Boot Barn, where you can choose from hundreds of gorgeous cowboy boots, cow leather, lizard leather, snake or alligator, just choose what you want. And then of course the famous Stetson hats and the belt buckles. And again, it was like Wild West galore. And then we went off-roading through the countryside to this beautiful and almost secluded lake, which is actually back in Minnesota. And I gotta say, when you go off-road in this big, powerful, tall 4x4, it can be loads and loads of fun. So overall, that weekend as an introduction to the Prairie State and to the great state of North Dakota was as good as it gets.